Choosing Brady Food. This is Brady Hauserman, and today we're going to be making pulled pork sliders. Now I got two kinds of pulled pork here, one that's unsauced and one that's already sauced. They are technically store-bought, but we could still use them as if they were already, or as if we made them, shred them up to make it look homemade. But either way, it's still going to turn out great. We're going to have an awesome time making them, and it's going to be very, very good. But other than the pork I got onion, cheese, and barbecue. For the rolls, I got King's Hawaiian, and I got butter to melt to spread some on top. So, anyways, let's get started. In a medium saucepan or deep pan or pot, whatever you prefer, you're going to want to put your pork in there at a medium-low heat. For the unsauced pulled pork, it says half a cup of water to cook with it, but I'm using barbecue because it's going to go in with the barbecue version of the pulled pork we have, and it's going to stick together like normal. And I will also be using a GoPro to record everything that is going on from the cooking process to see, or to show what most of the cooking stuff happens on the stove as well. So, prepare for a fun stovetop cooking. You can just hear that sizzle of that pork. I love breaking things apart. That was my oven. That is going to be for the rolls when everything is ready. I'm going to let that heat up a bit more so that everything's kind of soft-ish. But I'm still going to add the barbecue pulled pork to the mix, if I can. There, just like that. Barbecue. Give my hand a little break. And I'm going to eyeball it, but you can do half a cup of barbecue. It could be any barbecue you like, either Sweet Baby Ray's, Jack Daniel's. Yes, that is a thing. Sweet Hogs, or any store brand barbecue. You can honestly choose any barbecue sauce you want. The result is going to be amazing. going to continue on cooking while it's in the stove when the buns go in, the rolls. But anyway, since now we got the pork done, we're gonna set that to the side. I'll get the butter heated up, and I'll get everything else situated. Alright, now that I got my pork cooked or heated up and butter melted, I'm gonna cut the top of the rolls off so I can get the pulled pork on. Now, I'm going to try to do this in a straight, full line. Somehow I am failing. Just gonna now for the other side. Yeah, I completely failed at cutting, but definitely failed. Either way, failed. Anyways, let's not talk about fail and just put it in a 9x13 pan. I never said I was the greatest at cutting things, but or grabbing things apparently. But once we got our attempted cut rolls in, at least the bottom part anyway, we're going to go ahead, take our pulled pork that we just heated up and spread it on the rolls. I'm going to try to get her nice and even as possible. Alright. Now that we got that covered, we can go ahead and cover it with some cheese and onion. Well, let's do the onion first since that one's already open. So I'm just going to do some across. Some over here. Now that we got the first layer filled with onion, we're going to take our cheese and just sprinkle some across, just like so. Doesn't have to be a whole lot, but just enough to cover. Alright, that should be good. Now we can take our top part of the rolls and just kind of do that. Put it on top of the sliders. Now with the melted butter that I mentioned, we're just going to spread some across the top there to make the rolls crispy, buttery, and oh so good. Just like so. What you could do after you got your top rolls buttered, you could throw some sesame seed oil, or not sesame seed oil, sesame seeds on top. You could throw some garlic salt on top, kind of give it like a garlicky taste to it. You could do about anything for the top of your rolls. But if you just want butter, that is completely fine. Alright, that should be enough. Now I'm going to throw this in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes and see how it goes. And I'll catch you in a bit. Alright, after the 10 minutes being in the oven, this is what they look like. They look so amazing right now. So good. I'm just going to cut her both length and width and get them on the plates and try them. Pork followed. Some pork may still be a little bit hard when cooking on the stovetop, but it don't matter. You can eat it. that we got our sliders cut up, we can pull one out. It probably could have gone a little bit longer. But if you think that's perfect, that is completely up to you. But I'm going to try one now and pop this in so the sliders are a little bit more cheesy when they come out. But anyways, I'll try this one, let you know how it is, and we'll go from there. You go over there. You may use a fork if you want to, but that is good. Like I said, it could go in a little bit longer to get the cheese meltier and spread in the meat a little bit. But other than that, it's pretty good. Alright, that was how to make pulled pork sliders. I think there was a few things that I could have done differently. One of them, letting the pork cook up a little bit more to fully break it apart and spread it on the sliders. Cutting the rolls in half and then cut through. And then last one being keep the top off, let the cheese melt a bit, and about after 10-15 minutes we decided it was going to be longer for the cheese pull, but do that and then just go on from there. I think the temperature could have been up a little bit, but the package for the King's Hawaiian said 200, so I just went with that. But anyways, thank you for watching today's video. And can you believe how I do this unscripted? Like, it's just a miracle in a way, but also not a miracle if you stumble upon words. But feel free to watch the last video. Feel free to check out Brady Games YT. I just posted a new video, well, 2 new videos, one today, one yesterday. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.